Alrighty, where are we?
The Titanic exhibit.
There we are. We're right across from the Rogers Arena. Sorry, I was a little bit.
The new Rogers Stadium
Yes,
at Downsview Park.
I thought we were in the middle of nowhere, but we're not. It's definitely it's pretty busy here. But we're gonna show you guys inside and show you around anyways. Stay tuned. So what is that you're holding in your hand there?
So these are our boarding passes to the Titanic.
So we scan them and what happens?
At the end of the exhibit, we'll see if we actually survived the Titanic or not.
Well, let's see. I hope we survive.
So your name is Mr. Joseph Bruce Ismay.
Okay.
I am Jamila Nicola Yared.
Yared, okay.
I'm 14, you're 49.
Wow, I'm older than you. That's first.
You're first class, I'm third class. This isn't fair.
That's kind of realistic, isn't it? Wow, they have everything here. Some of this stuff is so cool. This is a replica scale 1 to 100 of the RMS Titanic. They got every little detail down pat. Super, super cool. This is a second class, a not wanted luggage tag. Passengers packaging for travel divide their belongings into sets of luggage. Oh, so this is how they determined if they wanted the luggage in their room or not. That's crazy. There we go. You want to go up in here?
Yes.
There's a set of doors here. This is like a replica now of the hallway of the Titanic. Like, that's pretty cool. You see the nice bright doors. I'm gonna open a door. I don't think I'm allowed to, but I'm gonna try to see. No, just twist. I might even take that knob with me. You're in the hallways now. This is like further today. It would have been gorgeous to actually see like something so modern. Looks like a nice little gold locket and chain, silver plated pocket watch. That's pretty cool. That was found by somebody. Those are buttons off an officer. To think that they know that, like, that's crazy. It's so crazy to think about the history and stuff, that so much went into making this machine or making this boat, and it didn't survive its maiden voyage, but it left so much cool things behind.
Very similar to the one.
So this is like the grand ballroom? That's what I meant, the grand
So I
staircase.
went to the Titanic exhibit in Halifax, and when I went to that one, they actually had a piece of the grand staircase that was removed from the Titanic and in glass, but they had done almost like an epoxy mold of it, and you could touch it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really neat.
So how does this one compare to it?
It's still beautiful.
Wow.
It's crazy to think the craftsmanship, right?
Thinking of the era it was done in, right? Walking into this would have been crazy. Getting Haley filming some shorts. You know, we got to get some shorts done. But it's so cool. You can walk all the way back. You can look up. You can see all of the lights and everything, the way they've done it. Really cool. Even the detailing on the wood. It's really cool. Super cool. I'm glad she dragged me to it. Initially, I didn't want to go, but sometimes it's good to do something you don't want to do. So over here, we have a dining room floor tile from the first class, because it was all separated. You have all first class stuff here. A serving spoon, first class candy dish, silver plated butter dish, like sauce boats, everything. They had it all. This is all first class things. Like, it's crazy to think that how separated the classes were back in the day. Like, the tile is crazy. It almost looks like it's fake, but it's clay. That's nuts. And now over here, we have some bathroom floor tiles, and this is the second and third class, just to show you the difference. Like, it's so much thicker and crazy. The third class floor tile, that looks darker. A first class faucet is crazy for hot and cold. They have a gallery floor tile there. It's crazy when you see all of the different things and how far we've come with technology. It's nuts. This is a doorknob from the third class cabin. It's changed. Like, it's, if you looked at all of the stuff and how nice the hallway looked, that was first class. Like, that's a third class handle. It looks like a dungeon handle. Like, it legitimately looks like a dungeon. Look at that. And even the old wood's still in there. That is so cool. Third class. So we're in the third class hallway now. You've already seen the first class. Like, look at even the beams and stuff. Like, this is how all the pipes and stuff were done. It made it just kind of look more like a basic ship. And it was definitely cheaper looking, like even by the door handle. And then their rooms too. Their rooms were 100% cheaper. Wow. So the volume's not that great in here, but that is actually coal and a brick for fire that was on the Titanic, because they had a strike going on right before it took off. They had 5,892 tons of coal, 89% capacity. It was enough to propel the Titanic to New York. That is crazy. These are just, I guess, some of the men that were aboard might have lost their life. And then look, Hales is there. And this is a big coal engine replica of what they had aboard the Titanic. Like, this is crazy. This is what made the Titanic run. I think for me, it's the irony of what Edith Russell, a first-class passenger, had said. The ironicness of, my feeling was so strong that I would never reach America in that ship. I was able to confirm that Edith Russell did survive. She was one of the survivors in the first class. This is showing all of the ice warnings they had. So at 1:45 p.m., 9:30 p.m., and 10:55 p.m. they had warnings of icebergs, or large pieces of ice in heavy packs. And Lookout Frederick Fleet rang this bell in particular to warn them about an iceberg right ahead. So they had 3 prior ice warnings before they continued on their voyage, which then they ended. by hitting one of those icebergs that they were warned about. And then they rang that bell. It's crazy that they had that many, yeah? 3 warnings. Real iceberg. It's like, so you gotta remember, they were in the water where this was.
Yeah. Freezing.
Like, your hand's cold just from touching it for 10 seconds. They got a cool holographic below here. I think the thing that's the... Yes, that's a lifeboat representation. Hale's got that on point. I think for me, what is so crazy about all this is the chilling effect of knowing that this was all real, and like, just thinking about what happened. You can't, come on, focus in there. It's a broken bottle. But just, it's crazy to feel how chilling this is all from real things. Like, I'm in a boat. Don't know if I could fit with more than 10 or 12 people in there. And this was a megaphone used to relay messages to everybody. Definitely awakening and eye-opening. Like, reading how how cold the ocean was. It was 28 Fahrenheit. Water freezes at 32, but because salt water takes longer to freeze, some people would have drowned because of the hypothermia, or not drowned, their bodies would have shut down and immediately they would have collapsed. It would have been an agonizing way to go for sure. So now this is discussing about the wreckage and everything that was recovered. So like, this is some of the stuff, like that's that actual pot right there on the picture is right here in front of us. And as you continue, they have a bench, part of the bench here. This to me is the coolest. It's dishes that were in the sand and they replicated it to look like it did up there. Like, that is unreal that they found that. Like, this is one of the submersibles that were able to get down and with these grabber arms, I guess, grab all of this cool stuff and bring it up. Like, this is like a replica of it again, but that's super cool, and it kind of gives you all of the thought that went into trying to recover. Like, this is a replica of the side of the ship down there. That's really nice. And this is a porthole frame. Okay. It's used to fix glass ports used in the main gallery, first class dining room or reception room. The trauma of the ship sinking twisted and broke the solid bronze frame. Wow. Oh, this is a cover for a window. I get that. That's crazy. It's literally twisted and broken and shattered. That's just of the strength of when the boat sunk and what happened. Crazy if you didn't know that it took 73 years before they could find the Titanic. And where they found it, it is like the pressure exceeds 6,000 pounds. So like, to think that these survived but we would not is nuts. If you really think about it, these plates did not shatter under the pressure, but we would literally explode if we were in that pressure. Like, it's nuts to think about how all this stuff laid to rest for 70 plus years. Now we're just going to see some of the clothing and stuff that was aboard the Titanic. This jacket, it's crazy if you think about it. Like, this jacket is, I'd say, well over 100 years old. Like, this is 110 plus years old, depending on when it was made. Like, this whole ensemble, it almost looks like a golf outfit, huh? Like an old school golf outfit. Sorry. And then just, this is a lap belt, like a construction belt with a wool shirt that's patched up and stuff. Like, just the history and stuff that's in here is outstanding. Like, it is post office telegraphs and leather pouches, and it's crazy when you see this was dated in 1895. Like, just absolutely nuts. Hales is loving all of it. We're at the time. It's cool to see all the history, and like we were talking about a few minutes ago, it's kind of chilling, right?
Maybe I'll drag you to the one in Las Vegas in August.
In Vegas. Instead of a slot machine, she's going to drag me to an exhibit.
We should compare Titanic exhibits around the world.
There's one at Luxor, right?
Yeah, it's at the Luxor.
Righty, so now we're going to find out if Haley was a survivor. Were you a survivor?
I'm
You survived.
I did survive.
You were Syrian. They lived a relative in Nova Scotia until their father arrived. They relocated to Jacksonville.
Very cool. What
As a
about
local
you?
Titanic celebrity, she died in 1970. Wow. Let's see. I survived as well. I was the captain or one of the crewsmen. I died in 1937, mind you.
We'll do a whole little series on Richard on the Titanic.
Yeah, really. Well, we were lucky enough. Unfortunately, that guy was not. Alrighty. Do you want to see it? We're going to look at the rest of the exhibit, guys, and we'll give you our honest take of it once we get outside. Thank you so much for tuning in so far. So this is crazy to see that because of the Titanic sinking and how devastating it was, that is where they decided that you have to have enough lifeboats aboard for all people. And that was done in 1914. They did an international ice patrol. And since then, knock on wood, there's been no souls lost in those icy areas. But I'm in VR. I'm currently diving down. I'm looking around and we're going down here. It's pretty crazy. I've never done a VR experience before. I wonder how Hales is doing because she's not very good with this stuff. There's a post here that I look like I'm touching, but there's not. I'm touching like a screen right now. We'll see what happens.
Where am I?
Alrighty, we're out. What was your overall take on it?
I enjoyed it.
It was pretty cool. I did the virtual reality. I'm a little sweaty from the headset.
Oh, the virtual reality was hilarious with Richard.
Well, I talked through the whole process. I was a little bit ahead of her, so I kept telling her, like, walk here, do this. And she started getting a little dizzy.
I don't do well with motion.
No, not well at all. Like, car rides are tough for her.
I stopped once I got in the wreckage.
Yes, I went through it all. I saw the ship go down. I was in the captain's quarter with the captain and whoever else was
You
there.
did sink after all?
I did sink, even though my guy who I had did not. Sorry, I was cutting you off here. Open the door for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you like to see little experiences like this. They're all over the GTA.
Yeah.
It's another night in Toronto with Hales and Rich. And thank you guys for the continuous support. Like I say, it's popping off a bit. It's pretty cool.
Fun. Stay tuned. Lots of new content coming.
We'll see you guys. Yeah, there's a big announcement coming soon. We're going somewhere again. Guys, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next adventure.